We come to question number 13 and the name of Meghana Gaddam. Have I said that name right?
Meghana.
Meghana.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, and namaskaram. To the Minister of Health, how do these health system reforms address existing nationwide resource constraints in the health sector, particularly labour shortages?
Mr. Speaker, as the member will be aware, the health reforms involve combining the 20 district health boards into a single entity, Te Whatu Ora Health New Zealand, as well as establishing Te Aka Whai Ora, the Māori Health Authority, to work with Te Whatu Ora and the Ministry of Health to improve health services for Māori, reduce health inequity for Māori and to grow the Māori health workforce. Having a single organisation managing public health services means streamlining processes across the hospital network. It means back office functions at each of the former district health boards can be consolidated. That will allow funding currently applied to multiple non-clinical functions to shift to frontline clinical work, whether in hospitals or in primary care. Having a single employer allows recruitment processes to be focused and consistent. It enables development of career paths for health workers to consider opportunities across the country rather than within a single district. No part of government operates with a blank cheque, so there will always be constraints. The challenge is to get the best out of what is available, and to do so on a sustainable basis. That's what the reforms aim to do.
Supplementary question.
Supplementary question. What work, if any, is underway to recruit more healthcare professionals to New Zealand hospitals?
Mr. Speaker, there are a number of initiatives, bearing in mind that that need is both short-term and long-term. So in the long term, we have grown the number of, for example, places in nursing schools. We now have a record number of students in our nursing schools, over 8,000. We produce roughly 1,900 to 2,000 nursing graduates a year. In addition to that, we have a program to recruit former nurses living in New Zealand to return to their profession. That program has been oversubscribed this year. We also have international recruitment campaigns, 3 underway at the moment, including for critical care nurses, a very highly specialised area, mental health nurses and general nursing. We've established, as part of a joint venture between the Ministry of Health and the New Zealand Nurses Organisation, an online recruitment avenue or portal to give very clear information to those interested in either a career in nursing or in health generally, and that is receiving a lot of attention at the moment. There are, as I say, a number of initiatives underway. They are there to address both the short-term and the long-term need.
Further supplementary?
Further supplementary. Does he then agree with the Minister of Immigration's decision not to include nurses on the green list when it has been estimated that they are in shortage by 4,000 in this country? Those
decisions are decisions of the government of the day, and one of the things that became clear when we put together the immigration revamp was we wanted to make it easier for health workers to come to New Zealand from overseas, and we've done that. The barriers that used to be in place for health workers applying for a visa no longer apply to nurses or to many other health workers. There are a number of categories of health workers who have a two-year work to residency. That reflected the fact that for some of those categories of workers, the past and track record showed that for some of those health workers, once they got their residency following the old visa process, many stopped working in the health sector. We need to know that when we are recruiting people from overseas into our health workforce, we are going to get a period of time of them working in the health workforce.
We now come to question number 14 and the name of